This is an ABC color presentation.
This is Delaware Memorial Bridge, guys. You guys love Delaware Memorial Bridge?
What?
Do you love Delaware Memorial Bridge?
Yeah.
Ryan? Delaware Memorial Bridge is the best? Peter? Delaware.
Four to 6 more days later.
Railroad.
Oh my God, no, Chris! We're gonna go. Yes! Okay, us, like, everyone. And then we're gonna no, birds and feathers together.
Musical groups, and during the summertime they perform around Washington D.C. on a weekly basis. So the Marine Corps does Tuesday night concerts at the United States Marine Corps Memorial that you guys are going to see after we do Arlington. And the Air Force does stuff at the Air Force Memorial. The Army does it on the steps of the Capitol, and the Navy does summertime performances here. But that doesn't look like a group of Navy musicians over there that was there. So I imagine it's a school group that came to town and got a permit to perform there. The Navy Memorial, well, this is the head of, this is the FBI right over here. They're about to move, so extremely ugly building. Probably gonna tear that down. The Justice Department is over here on the left. I'm saying all these names that you guys have heard about and maybe you didn't know what it means, but every president of the United States doesn't, you know, is not necessarily, you know, the greatest expert in every subject that our country has to deal with, every issue. And so they have these people called cabinet members. The president's cabinet is a group of 16 people that support, which is great for them, but hard as a tour guide when people are making loud noises. And then there's this protest that was set up when I came. All right, here's how old I am. When I came here on my high school in 1987, the protest that's over there
1987
was these guys have had this tent over there since I think 1983 actually. They got a permit to protest and the permit did not have an end date. So they stayed there and they've been there ever since. Other things you'll see over there, I can't think of a better word than crazy people. There's a few crazy people that show up. Don't talk to mentally unstable people. We want them to get help, but I don't want you to talk to them. And then there's this guy that he shows up with a boom box and he often plays line dance songs and gets groups to do line dances. If you feel inspired to do line dance, it'd probably be a good thing.
You can leave a comment if you wish to be with these girls.
What do you think of the black horses? Which you will might soon be This is the cemetery entrance sign, which you will see before Dave & Buster's in Virginia.
load your car up and drive on the HOV lanes, and if you don't, you have to pay like $40 to get out of town. All right, as you guys look over to the right, this is the Potomac River. You hear about the Potomac in relationship to Washington, D.C. This is what we're talking about. And then you can see the National Cathedral way up on top of the hill. You can see pointy spires towards the front a little bit. Pointy spires, not the cathedral, but the pointy ones straight across from us right now. That's the library on the campus of Georgetown University.
Oh, yeah.
So if you know where that is, that's where that is. And Georgetown, the town, is what's right along the river over there. The white building back there is the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. And then there's a little island out here in the Potomac.
Oh my goodness.
It's called Teddy Roosevelt Island. And there's a statue of Teddy Roosevelt out there.
Oh yeah, statue.
He's just an app that shows that for that, but it's got a full like 19-foot memorials out there on the island. And during COVID, everybody went walking around. You guys can see that we're in Virginia now. We're not in Washington, so the buildings get a lot taller.
Ah.
Not crazy tall, but
It's from
See? That was since the creation of the city, because the Capitol is a monument to democracy, and the hill that it sits upon was selected to be a pedestal for that monument. And they wanted everybody who entered the city to be able to see the Capitol building rising up for that reason. This is our subway system. It's not as disgusting as the one in New York, if you've done that one.
There's a sign, Arlington National Cemetery.
We're about to enter Arlington Cemetery, and that is a house that was built by the step-grandson of George Washington. So George Washington, who lived about 17 miles south of here at a plantation called Mount Vernon. He was a Virginia planter growing all kinds of crops. And you guys should know from your studying of that era, what is the cash crop for the state of Virginia from that era? There you go, tobacco. George Washington did not farm tobacco.
What do you think of the
And
cemetery?
You want to be buried with your spouse, or you want to be buried any child that's not
Several hard-hitting hours later.
any child that's not doesn't, before adulthood is considered a dependent and is allowed to be buried with you here. So in the older sections, like in your hometown, older sections that here at Arlington, they would bury them side by side. But now in the new sections, because they're worried about running out of room, they bury them deep. So they'll bury somebody, bury a family member, and then dig the grave deeper to bury people stacked underground. So that's the way that works now. Lots of famous people that are buried here.
In the Civil War, these were African American culture, but you can look at the tombstones.
Colored troops from the Civil War. These were African American people
goodness.
that
What is
fought on the
Civil
side of the
War?
Union. And then the other thing that you would see if you came over here, if you walked along here, is a lot of the graves just say citizen, and these are non-military graves over here. After the Civil War, a lot of people that were former slaves were now citizens of our country because they weren't viewed as citizens before that. And so many of them moved up.
We're in Virginia now.
David Buster's.
Dylan? Dylan Ashton. Please selfie picture. Please give me. Must be in the camera. I don't know. Ellie. Ellie. Can you please place it? Ellie, where? Hey guys, where are we at now?
No, it's that one. It's juice WRLD.
Ellie, where are we at now? David Buster's?
Leon Thomas?
Hey Kayla, where are we at now? Please don't.
Andre!
Trampolini.
Andre!
Yo, Chris, where are we at now? You got it.
There is a serious strict picture that I took on May 29, 2025. see them, comment down and report CKGS immediately. However, they are from Ohio. If you see them, comment down and report CKGS immediately. The girls from Ohio are super infringement of excuse. Report to New Jersey State Police now. If you think any kind of New Jersey or Ohio, please comment down during the video. If you think any kind of New Jersey or Ohio, please comment down during the video.
Hey, introduce yourself. Caleb?
You gotta introduce yourself.
You?
Alexis, no.
Oh.
Many Tic Tacs later.
Aerospace engineering.
There you go. Alright. You ever think about the academies?
Eventually,
Naval Academy?
346 minutes later.
Yeah, I went to the aerospace museum.
Stevens.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about DC?
My favorite part is talking to you.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Stevens.
It is.
Yes.
Bye, honey.
Yes.
Alright, what's this next one?
And now,
I don't know where that's going.
then we have the West Boomers Park. Alright everybody, this is the waterfall that is like here, just like a swimming pool. So it's like here, try not to get too close. Make sure no pennies are inside. That way you're gonna see incredible waterfall. It soaks my eye. I love it. What are you guys standing
watch
here
your jet.
for?
Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
I know.
Hey. Brielle.
Hi.
Hey.
Is it a vlog?
Yep, I'm doing a vlog, Brielle.
Well, Ellie, Tramaglini, Alyssa, and Peyton were behind a waterfall.
So we have a waterfall. This is great. We got some of the great encouraged man up here with the dog. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but this is a authorized. Like, look at Emily Curtis up here. He's like intense.
3 hours later.
Like, if you see this.
Hey Brian, can I use some of that stuff?
Miracle, everything grilled today?
Yeah.
One semester later. What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Carolina, what do you think?
What?
What do you think, Carolina?
I think this is really cool.
Yeah, there's like waterfalls down behind Martin Luther King we're gonna go to next. So yeah. Sophia, what do you think?
I think this is pretty cool.
Me too. So over here we have this giant pool. And look at the horse. And these are like past memories. And also, I would like to give a special shout out to Kaylee. Kaylee, what do you think?
I like it.
That is a giant waterfall here. It is just more than like inside there are like just like a wave pool at water park. I know you guys are covering this up in New Jersey or New York City. This is incredible. Any thoughts, guys? Kaylee, do you have any thoughts about the waterfall?
No, I don't.
Dylan, any thoughts about the waterfall? Any thoughts about the waterfall? Yes. Miracle. Sorry, Miracle. Sorry about that. What do you think of the waterfall? Beautiful. And it was loud. I didn't know what to meet this. You mean this? Chris, since we were at the museums at day one, right?
Yo, this is what?
That is incredible.
Later!
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
One hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Many tic-tacs later.
Just Kyle Jefferson Memorial.
Shut your fucking mouth!
This is a really good place to visit here. So this building looks intense up here, and I just because there's
What? Get off my phone. Wait, what are we doing? Ready yet? Wait. Tom, watch out. Scooch out.
There you go. Now you're waiting.
Wait, can we do this thing where we like put our heart? So the middle.
Right here.
Our ally during World War II was the Soviet Union. But the Soviet Union is communist. Communism was spreading around the world. And the president, after Franklin Roosevelt, said, wherever communism is spreading, it is our role to stop the spread. And so that's why we were involved in Korea. Now, I want to give you guys a term.
A few moments later.
That you're going to be able to use in high school. Proxy war.
Straight at me when I love.
Oh wow, it's actually pretty neat.
Imagine Carolina put the most smile.
Somebody created this purple rock. It says a cursive. Everybody here. Now we can walk through here.
I've learned music.
And if you look over here, looks like they just installed that water next to the monument of Martin Luther King. This is the water kit over here. Yeah. It's the stairs over the kit. There's that building over here.
Most of the white. Here, let's stop here. Most of the white marble. Guys, we're going to stop.
Alright, gang, we just got out of that giant building. This was a good thing to say. I didn't know what I meant. You know, this building sounds great. There's a lot of people in here. We're out. Ramp here too was died. Also, we got a sign here. We have restrooms, visitors bars, World War II Memorial, Washington Monument, U.S. Capitol Building. This is, we already went there for day one. We got Blake. Yes. Ladies, what do you think of the buildings?
It's pretty cool. Really cool.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan?
Very interesting.
Can you tell us a little bit more?
It's also pretty cool. Like, I like the pillars. Very decorative and creative.
Yes.
No teachers in camera. Only students are allowed.
Just want to show you something, guys. There are like kind of like a black man over here who is served brown right here. Now, Sophia, can you tell us about that statue of that black people?
It's about when the people were dying and the girl that's looking up is looking for the helicopter to save the person dying.
Thank you. Ryan, send us some details about the black statues.
They're very big. And they commemorate
Eva, send us some details about the black people.
The person who is looking up is looking for the helicopter to go save the person on screen.
Yeah.
This vlog is sponsored by McDonald's.
I've got the cheeseburgers, Carla.
Thanks, Ronald.
Rebel, I've got the cheeseburgers.
Our lunch.
Hamburglar!
Ronald, hurry!
Over here.
Get back those burgers!
Catch me.
Ronald!
I'm gaining on them.
Bye-bye.
In here!
Peekaboo. Later, dude.
Follow those cheeseburgers. Whoa.
I'll get it.
Nope, I'll get it.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Ronald makes it magic.
Okay, everybody, we are now heading out to the United States. I forget what this is. But after Backbox Lunches, we are going to our final stop of the year, which is this Air Force Space Museum. Do you know what Air Force Space Museum stands for?
The Air Force Space Museum.
Alright, let me talk to Haley. Haley, do you know what Air Force Space Museum stands for?
Nope. Air Force Space Museum.
Oh, you got it, Kayla. You're doing
Hey, I
good.
said the same thing. You're so smart, Kayla.
Just the same as you. Alright, Ryan, what is it what does Air Force Space Museum stand for?
Air Space Force Museum.
Can you tell us a little information about the Air Force Space Museum?
It has planes.
Oh, it has air, and it has planes, and it
Oh,
has
and
space.
do you have a space shuttle? Is there a space shuttle here too, Robbie?
I don't know. I think so, Dom.
Okay.
Into Austria to make the annexation complete in a military and political coup that has startled the world.
The next morning, Viennese awake to find their city no longer the country's proud old capital, but a new outpost in the ruthless Nazi realm.
Die österreichische Gesetzgebung wird hiermit der des Deutschen Reiches gleichgeschaltet.
Dictator Hitler, with the speed of a thunderbolt, has added to Germany 32,377 square miles.
We're looking. Sorry about the checks. This is wanted for murder.
Hollywood movies had enormous influence in shaping how Americans are.
this is a nice kitchen, you know? It's not Richard's. That's not last year because there was like their window shoving. We got old-fashioned chicken kitchen. Alright, we have clothes over here.
346 minutes later.
Mr. Dom. Thank you. I don't know why this coach bus is not on the street next to the park. There's like, also you can see, there's still like trees over here because the tour guide is complete. Your stuff with the tour guide is complete. Hold on. So Dylan. Dylan, how do you like the tour guide?
The Holocaust Museum was very...
Sophia, how's the tour guide?
I really liked him.
I love the tour guide too. Alright, hey guys, I don't know why do I expect this because why are we driving down from Arkansas? Because oh, not going to Arkansas because that is just because here. Trampolining, do you know where we're going? Space Museum?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Virginia.
Same as what kind of what part of Virginia?
Arlington. Lower Virginia.
Arlington, Virginia?
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh man. This is not gonna be too good at all, guys. Guys, we're at the Space Center. Also, over here, we have the North American F-86 Sibri over here, which is just pretty cool. And here is... Wow, it's a giant jet. I'm not sure this is going to be a good ride. And also, look at that. There is a helicopter who was just standing there doing nothing. 0 miles per hour helicopter. Robbie, is the helicopter real?
Fully functional, I think too.
Now you will see if there's we have a Grumman 140R Congress with deck launch in 2006. Now this is a huge ship. Now you will also look at the McDonnell Douglas FA-18C Hornet. And I know this is, I realize that you are missing, guys. This is a CB-440 encouraged jet plane. I didn't know what it meant because there's a nice plane that you're going to be seeing, you guys. Because there's only, I know this isn't. Hey, we have this straight set of wings over here. I'm not sure that. Yeah,
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This will be my last call for a free guided tour. And we'll begin in approximately 3 minutes.
Loomis.
Torres, Jason, ESO-71 Blackburn.
Wow, oh my God.
Wow.
Thank you.
What's that announcement, Bobby? Didn't know.
That's for a tour, but we don't have time.
Is it a tour?
Yeah, we don't have time.
Also, we have these weapon access. Also, we have a Ford Liberty 12 Model A. This is the Mercedes Marine, United States Marine. It has a Boeing Vertical Sea Knight. This is right here. Now, whatever you say, Operation Desert Storm 1991 is, if you see these guys right here. Now, when you guys see this over here, if you see this baby right over here, next to here, That means if it's a missile launch from Russia outside the North American aerospace defense. Also, we're at the original planes. Also, we have a Invitator pilot who is 25 years old. Not hard to figure it out. Now, I know it's great to be with you guys. Now, in addition, we have a nice multi plane with these wings up here. Take a look at that. Oh yeah. This is the stairs to the upper level. Alright, everybody, I just know what you meant because I gotta be back.
That's right. We need to get to the entrance at 2:20 p.m.
I got the entrance at 2:20 because look at that Boeing plane up here. This looks incredible. I didn't know if I just left this because there's like, it's a Boeing plane because I know where you guys are because this plane should be incredible. Over here we have some of the UFSCA.
Hi.
Yo, Tyler, what's up, dude?
Yo, Concord? Yo.
This is a Sport Wings Valkyrie. We have defense data with the flying qualities of the standard Rogelio of the function. Yo, Chris! Yay, guys! What's up? Alright, there is a Air France. What do you guys think of that?
That's a Concord.
I love it.
Have you ever seen a Concord before?
Because there is a, 100 years. So, Chris, what do you think?
It's a cool museum.
Yeah, we have a nice story Illy little geeby, which is also other function within this. And here we have what we refer to as a color guard president. We don't know what it is, but we'll have to see about that.
Okay, we got a little time.
Here we have some helicopters. It is a highly recommended propellered, which is a helicopter equipped with a little tittering with the flying of the drones. It's sold commercially at the Model 47 and HJUJ at the basics.
Okay, ready?
Oh, up stairs. Let's go up the stairs. There you have these. Wow.
See Mr. Howard.
Where's Howard?
He's over there.
Mr. Harold, what's up?
Where's Howard?
Yo, Doyle. Officer Emirata.
Yo, Doyle.
This is Canada.
Yelling down in the corner, sprinting away.
It's not permitted.
Oh,
Yeah, that's sick as hell.
yo, my dad.
Whoa, that's so sick. This is going up top of Top Thrill 2 at Cedar Point in Cleveland. I didn't know what you meant. This is a Bud Light beer.
My dad will.
I'm not sure what this is going to be like.
You ready?
Yep, you're going to go down.
My dad will love this plane for a specific reason.
Can you tell us a little about the National Aerospace Museum, Joe?
So it's get out of my frame. So it's it's really big. You don't look at it. It's like it's got all these planes.
Yeah, it's a lot of planes in here.
It is. There is a lot of planes. I don't know much about planes, but they all have like a specific culture on it. It's pretty cool.
stuck in traffic right now. I don't remember what I said. Yeah. We're on I-95 right now. Going to Maryland House. And yes, we're about to take the next bridge, which is alright. Hey everybody, we're back at the tunnel. As you can see the stars flashing up in the sky. You see the stars, they're flashing up in the sky next to your legs. Robbie, you left the stars flashing in the sky?
Yep.
Oh, I mean lights. The tunnel lights.
Yep, them.
Also, just pretend it's nighttime.
Yep.
Because last night they sang a weird song. It sounded weird at me.
Do not.
Yazzle. Haley, you left the tunnel? Alright everybody, we are now outside of Maryland House. We just got off the bus. Seems like bus 3 and 2 are arriving. You know, my favorite restaurants are inside. Sorry, Brian. It looks like it's a little bit rainy out here. I know you guys were to walk in right now. There's also a market that you're gonna go. There's also a market that you're gonna go inside and take a look. Hey guys. And we're in. We'll skip that donuts today. So just got out of Maryland House. One wonderful. Alright guys, we're back on Maryland Bridge.
Give this to Peyton.
Yo, are you giving that to Peyton?
Here you go. Is there any more? Oh yeah, give me.
Oh yeah, we swapped
Kayla,
candies.
do not take them. Kayla, do not take them.
But my heart is, my hungriness is struggling.
No. They took it. Peyton, they took it.
Hey ladies, it is not time for Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now back at Delaware Memorial Bridge. Day 1 and 2. We appreciate you for taking your time and doing it with Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia and District of Columbia. Let's have a short talk while you're waiting. Jefferson Memorial. It has been popular with other organizations. This appreciation was also performed. Here's. Just look for these kids. Just look for the other words backside of this gate. Anyways, please enjoy this and have a great day.
What? Who touched me?
It was Robbie. I'm gonna cry. You the fish. You the concerned fish.
Yeah, Sasha's gonna see this.
No!
Sasha's gonna see this when you answer the call.
I never been a star of the war.
Look.
Oh, look at that eyebrow ring.
That is incredible.
Michaela does it real good. Do the eyebrow ring.
Oh, eyebrow ring.
Guys, look at me.
All right.
Guys,
Why don't we even go that high?
All right. Oh, here we go, guys. You gotta count down from 5 for New Jersey. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, if Sasha picks up the gun, this is the first thing. Oh, that guy's so crazy.
I felt your
What are you
breath
laughing at?
on my neck. He's so proud.
You know Peter convinced you right?
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm falling down. And the blood is rushing. Oh, it's so bad. Guys, smash the best.
Knock it off back there.
Oh, my breath.
He was riding his bike and he stopped. He was like, "Hi, Haley." Hi, Haley.
Kayla. Guys, what's the difference?
Tyler.
Compare the difference.
Where's Tanner's foot? Tanner. Oh my God. Guys, smash it.
Nazar. Is that Nazar?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was like, can I take a
Hey guys, we're now at Kabaddi, New Jersey Turnpike. We're about to take exit 7A as soon as possible. Right now, we're about a couple minutes away from. We are heading to Tinton Falls Middle School. We will record the final one for the tunes. Please stand by. Actually, we will record the 5-second countdown from Tinton Falls Middle School. We will do a picture of the salute. Please stand by. Door.
Just kidding. No, don't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very
It's literally not you, John. It's literally Robbie.
What did I do?
Yeah.
He's not even sweating. I am not hot. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm sweating. Huh?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm kind of sweating. Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
Come on, man.
Bus 4 pulled over. We apologize about that. Thank you. Then this happened.
Guys, quiet, coyote. Yes, let's get
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up.
Guys,
Give it up. Woo. Don't Stop Believing.
Another song.
Payton. Don't Stop Believing my journey. Don't Stop Believing my journey, please. I want everyone to sing with me. Teachers and students and the driver.
Is it the one?
Oh, I don't think the driver wants to sing.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Donald. Sorry, buddy. I don't think the driver wants to sing.
Yeah, I'm losing my voice. This is so they Peter, they have straight hair. Eva plus
Like pin straight.
I don't know about that.
W combo.
Like pin
Oh
straight.
boy, that is just.
That's in the L. I don't know. Yo, Vinny and Edward.
No. Vinny,
Got it?
actually.
I can't.
Hey, you got it?
Sorry.
Are you hot? You gotta yell at him.
Who's hot? Not sure about this because that was so very fun. I also just oh what?
I'm
How
depressed.
are you not fat? How are you not fat?
I'm so affected.
I ate all the Abby's snacks.
I say you hate my snacks.
Oh no, I said I ate all your snacks. No, I said I ate all your snacks.
I gave him crackers. I gave him Doritos. I gave him Oreos. I gave him Lay's. Man.
I gave you cheeses. I gave you cookies. Yeah.
Oh, here we go, guys. Now we're on Hall Mill. Yeah, we should all dance together.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Vinny, this is not Lilo and Stitch. It is to me, Peter. Lilo and Stitch.
Yo.
Bikinis on top. Sun is spinning so hot, who makes your popsicle? Yeah, girls, we're unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Sun is spinning so hot, who makes your popsicle?
Yo, who threw a twister at me?
You ain't dumb.
Sorry, Rob.
Look at that. Yeah, boy. Nice shot, Don. Wait, how did that get twister?
Falling on us. Won't you let us?
You guys should play Bye Bye Bye.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. It's so hot, we're out your popsicle. Sun is so hot, we're out your popsicle. Yeah, baby.
Wait, guys, stop!
West Coast, these are the girls I love the most.
Yo, the hell? And it's got you can return gifts.
Yeah!
Peppa Pig! Peppa Pig! Yo, Peppa Pig! Yes, like Bye 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 NSYNC! Sophia the Bird!
It's a damn word.
Sophia the Bird!
Just in my hand.
Peyton! Party in the USA!
Party in the USA.
No!
Party in the USA.
Bye 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 NSYNC! No!
Wait, will you guys see if I play Party?
Give me.
Yes,
Yeah, why not?
I'm dedicated. I'm a dedicated individual. Listen up.
Yep.
Flash is on. It's kind of low, but it's okay.
Here we go, guys.
Here we go. Welcome to the land of fame and success. Woo! And I gotta fit in. Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Looking back to dancing on the radio. And the Jay-Z's all around.
I want to run close flashes up top.
Jay-Z's all around.
Hands over hands, all the butterflies fly away. Away.
My hands like yeah.
My hands like yeah.
Hands up and play my song. You know it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Yo, sit down. USA. Yeah.
USA. To the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like who's next?
Yeah, everybody, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Gotta be from out of town. So hard when my girls aren't around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. Until I see your stilettos. I guess I never got the memo. Haley, I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Better to dance on the radio. And the freaking song is on.
The world is bright before your eyes, and you know it's full of surprise. The world is curved, just take the turn, and you know it's full of surprise. The world is round, and the further out we go, we're one step closer to home. We're one step closer to home. Everyone is here, a warm embrace if we should ever fall. Worry disappears, we're safe inside the greatest place of all. The world is bright before your eyes, and you know it's full of surprise. The world is curved, just take the turn, and you know it's full of surprise. The world is round, and the further out we go, we're one step closer to home. We're one step closer.